All right, so let's start with the big story that we're tracking on WION at this hour, where the passing away of Ruth Bader Ginsburg has in many ways created a new issue for the election slated for the month of November. The President Donald Trump has announced plans to fill the vacancy in the Supreme Court just weeks ahead of the polls, but the plan has been criticized by the Democrat presidential nominee Joe Biden, who's called his rival's move as an exercise in raw political power. The vacancy has been created by the death of the liberal icon, Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg, last week, following which Trump named Circuit Judge Amy Coney Barrett and Barbara Lagoff as possible candidates to fill the vacancy. Now, Biden has blasted the nomination plan as a clear case of abuse of power and has called on the Senate Republicans not to vote on any candidate nominated to the Supreme Court. He has also said that if he wins the November elections, then he should have a chance to nominate the next Supreme Court justice.
If Donald Trump wins the election, then the Senate should move on his selection and weigh the nominee he chooses fairly. But if I win this election, President Trump's nominee should be withdrawn. And as a new president, I should be the one who nominates Justice Ginsburg's successor. A nominee who should get a fair hearing in the Senate before a confirmation hearing. Before a confirmation vote, I should say, after a confirmation hearing.
But Trump's plan to quickly fill the vacancy has drawn some immediate criticism from Democrats, who noted that in 2016, Republican Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell had blocked a vote on a Democrat appointee, saying that it was just inappropriate for Obama to do so in an election year. The Biden's remarks came after a second Republican in the U.S. Senate also voiced objections to Trump's plans.
I made it clear that my first choice for the Supreme Court will make history as the first African-American woman justice. But I'll consult with senators in both parties about that pick, as well as the legal and civil leaders in our country. In the end, the choice will be mine and mine alone, but I will consult. But it'll be the product of a process that restores our finest traditions, not the extension of one that's torn this country apart the last year.
As Democrats began discussing their options, senators are vowing for a furious fight to keep the seat vacant until next year, when a new Senate convenes and when Joe Biden will occupy the White House. While the elections are slated to be held on the 3rd of November, a new Congress will not be sworn in until January 3rd, as the winner of the presidential contest will be sworn in on the 20th of January.
Ella Baker, a giant of the